morning. This is a different type of video, but I still want to give you a proper welcome. So let me go ahead and do that. Hey, what's up? Hello, and welcome to Queen Z's World. To my returning subscribers and viewers and friends, what up, worldlings? If this is your first time watching a video, hey, welcome. To join the family, to join the worldling crew, go ahead and watch some of my older videos and comment on your favorite 5, then come back here and tell me you did it. We have a great time over here. It's always something new. I always try to keep y'all on your toes and give you something a little different. But I promise that we really give you quality over quantity over here. Okay, y'all ready? Get it? Got it? Good. Now let's get into the video. First of all, how are you doing? How was your morning or whatever time of day it is? Right now, I just had a really great week. Very encouraging, very inspiring. God has been loud. God has been telling me a lot, and I've actually been listening. That's really the difference. And I wanted to share this. So I was like doing my morning devotions. I was really debating. I was gonna come here and like eat my cereal. Then I'm like, wait, how am I gonna eat and talk at the same time? Like,
what's not clicking? What's not clicking?
There's times when...
So I'm just gonna go ahead and share this. It's a very short video today. And I'm dressed like this because, you know, it's May. April showers bring May flowers. So May flowers.
Something fun, something for the summertime, something for the girls to, you know, get ready and party to.
This is the verse that I was reading today, and I was really just reflecting on this, and I wanted to share this affirmation with you. This is from Psalm 103, and I'm just gonna read, okay? Just listen to the sound of my voice right now. For as high as the heavens are above the earth, so great is God's steadfast love towards those who fear him. As a father shows compassion to his children, so the Lord shows compassion to those who fear him. As for man, his days are like grass. He flourishes like a flower of the field. For the wind passes over it and it is gone, and its place knows it no more. But the steadfast love of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting on those who fear him, and his righteousness to children's children, to those who keep his covenant and remember to do his commandments. So let me just break this down, because I know sometimes it's like a lot of words and, you know, it's like, what does that mean? This is saying like as high as the sky is, the atmosphere is above the ground, that's how big and how much God loves you. Like the space between that, God's love for you would fill that and then some. Like that's how much God loves you. And those who fear him is just like those who respect God, who love God, who have a connection with God, you know, those who acknowledge God, right? And that's how much God loves you. And of course, God loves everybody, but it's like, okay, I love all animals, right? Maybe you don't know that. I love all animals. But like, you know, when there's this animal that loves you back, like you have a pet and it loves you back, it's like your love for that pet grows like even more than any other random animal. Like, yeah, you still love the other animals, but it's like, wow, and you love me, or it's kind of like, for those of you who don't like animals, don't know how y'all do it, but when you have a friend or an acquaintance, right? They're not a friend yet, they're not that close yet, but you just meet that person and you're like, yo, like, you're really cool. I actually really like you. Like, my spirit vibes with your spirit. Like, I feel like we're here. I don't know if you guys are this type of person. I'm not the type of person to say that first, but I had an acquaintance this week be like, you know what, Queen Z, I really like you. Like, I feel like we're here. And I'm like, sis, same. You know what I mean? It's like, I love all my friends. I love all my acquaintances. But like, when somebody really expresses that they love you back, it's like, yo, like my love for you just grows even more. And so that's what this verse is saying. Like, to those who love God back, even if it's a little bit, even if you're not 100% in your walk with God, like, God still loves you that much. Like, wow, you love me, you acknowledge me. As a father shows compassion to his children, so the Lord shows compassion to those who fear him. And I know not everyone has a great relationship with parents, but this is just kind of saying, like, if you had a child, just think of yourself. I don't know if you like kids, but if you had a child, like how loving you would be for them and how like tender you would be for them and be like, oh, I just want you to have the best. That's how God feels about you too. These are affirmations, okay? Human beings, we're very fragile. That's something that I'm reminded of every year. Life is a gift and cannot be taken for granted. But this is what's crazy. This is really what hit me. Even though our lives are fragile and just like a flower can be blown away by the wind and gone, God still loves us. It says the steadfast, consistent love of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting. So it's kind of like infinity on both ends, even though your life is short in comparison to forever. God still loves you from infinity to infinity. This is the affirmation that really stuck with me that I know I need to share with you today. God's love for me outlives me. God's love for you outlives you. God's love for me outlives me. So I don't know what kind of week you've been having. I don't know what kind of day you've been having, but I want you to know that you are loved, you are remembered, you are not forgotten, and God's love for you outlives you. This is from Psalm 103, verses 11, 13, and then 15 to 18. So this is a very short video. I just wanted to share that on today. And I wanted to also shout out, I got this passage. It was recommended to me by one of my spiritual big sisters, Miss Ebony Shanae Evans. And I just want to say that, like, let's also encourage our leaders. Let's encourage those who pour into us, because you don't know what they're going through and you don't know how alone they feel, but they still get on camera to encourage other people. So I just want to just say, pray for people who you look up to and reach out to them, encourage them, send them a word of encouragement, because I think sometimes we think, oh, they're fine, they're probably good, like, you know, whatever. And it's like, you don't know how alone they might feel. And I just want to say to everybody, you know, you may also feel alone, but just know that God remembers you, you're not forgotten, and the love you need is on the way. The love you need is already here. It's already inside of you. God already loves you, and that love already surrounds you. And sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but I promise you it's true. Ask God to show it to you. Ask God to show you and make it plain. And I promise you will see exactly what you need to see. All right, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.